Dun, 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 dun. There you go! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Factorio! And today, I've got a good episode for you. Because, as I've read through many of the comments here, for the most part, I got my research set up, but there's a couple of adjustments I'm going to make as far as to make that more efficient. Apparently, loops, although they are pretty dope looking, in my opinion, I like them. They're not really the most efficient thing. I can alter this so I can get better use of my space there. So I'll take a look at that. The other thing is I'm going to need a lot more iron plates. Even though I keep calling them steel plates, you can't blame me too much for that, because I never deal with iron plates. Who deals with iron plates unless you're playing Factorio? So steel plates is what I'm probably going to call it, but I need to make a lot more iron plates because I'm going to have a much higher demand at some point here. Also, copper plates down here. So this, hopefully here, while I'm waiting for research to happen, will now become the land of a new company. So a new company is going to be founded down here, and I'm going to call it Smelt Co. As far as what I'm currently researching, I am researching solar energy. Mostly because I'm going to need a lot more power to power up everything. Another thing I'd probably want to research here pretty soon is going to be the circuit network. Ooh. Trains, you guys were talking about trains. I could make that. I could make a railway once I get the engine. Ooh, there's a lot of cool stuff I can get into. And one of these that I will want to research is going to be the electric energy accumulators. Because if I have a solar panel, well, then I'm going to want to have some way of accumulating that power so that when the sun goes down, I can still, make use of that stuff. That means I need a battery, I need sulfur processing, and oil processing. So I got a lot to get to that. So maybe this isn't the best idea, but that's what I'm doing right now. Logistics 2, faster belts. Oh, okay, hang on. No. Ooh, you guys are talking about blueprints. That was the blueprint I made last time to kind of make both the green and red research right there, or the research 1 and 2. So I actually made a blueprint of that. If anybody's curious or wants it, I guess I've seen people publishing it or something. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. Uh-oh. Where's this going? No! Go away. Oh. Tag here to export to blueprint library. Okay, how do I get this empty blueprint out of my inventory? No! Go away! Go away! Okie dokie. First things first. So now that we can actually see what's going on here, we can see all of the different assembly machines and how all of that's working. We've got research is already done. Wow, that went faster than I thought it would be. Okay, so I want to go all the way down here to electric energy accumulators. I can't just, I wish I could click on this and it would just auto research everything. Oh well, let's go to oil processing. We'll take care of that. So the thing that you guys were telling me here is that these things can hand off, science packs from one to another, so I don't really actually need to have all of this, this big loop. I can get rid of it. So let's just go ahead and try to do that with these little guys here. I'll just pick all this stuff up. So if I put the research, so I put the research center right there. So then I could take this arm. Click the right buttons here, and I can just go like that. I can go like that, and that one actually has power. So then it's just pulling from that first one. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And since this takes so long to do stuff, I really don't need a bunch of stuff. That's pretty cool. I like that. So really, that makes it quite easy to expand, my research center by quite a bit. Let's see here. I also got some new electrical stuff. Big electric pole. Oh, that takes steel. Oh, I have a little bit of steel. That's good. But it has a low supply area. Okay, I got it. So this thing can supply electricity to, everybody. Or just about everybody down there. Okay, cool. So if I reduce the spaghetti a little bit, and then I put what? Just a really big electric pole right here, just to kind of string everything together. Means I can get rid of that one. I can also get rid of that one. Hey, that's making it a lot cleaner. I like that. So this medium, boom, can apply electricity to all of that. Hey, that's cool. So let's do this with the research and everything here. So there we go. That's a little bit better. Cool. That's a good little tip. So I just used smaller electric poles in this area because, you know, that one uses up steel and stuff, which I don't really have a lot of right now. Which means I could also pick up all of this, so I don't really need it at all. So I can just kind of do this number. And then I could just keep putting down research centers over here and just continue to expand that and crank up the research even more. Good tips, guys. Thanks for all that. Yeah, that should be quite some research. Well, it seems like now I need more of the science packs too, so I should go ahead and make more of those. Now it would be... Right now this is all one direction, you know, from here to there to there to there. I would kind of like to have this set up to where I could more or less just dump all of the research maybe I end up accidentally picking up and like drop it in a box or something like that, and then have that box feed all of that. I suppose I could just put it again in a box or something. I could just dump all the red ones in here. Boom, there you go. Enjoy that. So I'm going to make another assembly machine too. Oh man, check this out. So now I got oil processing done. Let's go ahead and do the sulfur processing because that's going to get me closer to the battery. Effects. Ooh, sulfuric acid. Ooh, and sulfur. Beautiful. I've got even more research. Boom, let's place that down. Yes, now we're talking. All right, so clearly I need more science packs too because they're just not making their way anywhere around here, which is very nice to see now that I pressed the Alt button. Although I don't think I need all the little arrows. I think I'll get rid of those. I feel like people are going to be slamming at their keyboard, then I don't turn that off. Nope. Show inserter arrows turned off. There we go. That's a little easier to look at. Alrighty, so there's a little bit more of the science pack too, and that's still my limiting factor, but I got more. Feel like I need to expand it even more, so let's go ahead and just do that. Just more of everything, right? I get the idea. Just more, and a lot more. Alright, so there we go. Now I've doubled the amount of production I have as far as my science pack 2s are concerned. Now, if I see consumption here, but what about construction? What am I doing over 1 minute? You guys actually told me that I was consuming about 10 or so. So I'm actually producing, looks like 15. That's probably limited by how much I'm consuming, I would assume. But I'm making about 22 of the science packs right there, so that's actually pretty good. You can see I'm also consuming about 200 iron plates. And from the looks of it, no, maybe not. I thought I was running out of power. It almost looked like things were turning on and off. Ooh, nope, guess not quite. Yeah, we can see just how much I am pulling out of these stone furnaces now. For a while there, when I first started it up, this was actually all backed up. But as we can see now, I'm chewing through it at a pretty decent rate here. As a matter of fact, this thing is, you know, it's limiting out. So I just simply don't have enough iron plates. Alright, so let's take a look at these stone furnaces here and think, how could I set this up? So it looks like this thing can always get up to 2 iron ores in it. So it looks like I could potentially hand off 1 iron ore to the next furnace while it's still cooking it up. So I don't necessarily need to do, I don't know, I wonder if I could like 2-stage it. That's what I want to see. So I'm going to run a little bit of an experiment down here, since I don't know yet. And we'll see if I can run 2 furnaces off of 1 inserter arm. Whoa! Finish some more research. Explosives? Bruh! Alright, that'll be soon. Batteries. So if I do this number and I set up another little stone, right? This thing is not grabbing copper ore or coal to feed that. Then again, it doesn't really have a way out. Bummer! I was kind of hoping that would work. So is this arrangement really as good as I'm going to get? Interesting. Well, maybe. Before I do that, though, Smelt Co wants to ensure the survival of all their machines, their assets. They don't want anything to be destroyed. So they've requested many stone walls to protect their arrangement. You know, All right, and I can provide that. So I've got lots of these stone walls. We're going to go ahead and, put a border around this. Speaking of which, do I have enough to build some turrets? All right, I'll build a couple of turrets while I'm setting up these walls. Wait a minute. What's this red stuff on my map? There we go. Some more walls up this way. Now we get into the forest. Alrighty, well, Smelt Co has laid down a wall around its property to defend it from aliens and also to make sure that nobody else builds inside of their area. So, we can see that we have, a nice border that is going to protect everything inside of it. They've also acquired many turrets in order to provide protection to all of their equipment, and it will be set up with overlapping fields of fire. Super pro, defense strategy here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So as I'm setting up these turrets here, you can see that the limit of range is right there on the other turret. I don't know if I did this perfectly all the way around, but you at least understand what I'm trying to do. To me, that feels like a lot of turrets. But hey, man, I'm going to have a lot of equipment up in here, which is packed full of pollution. And this research is really interrupting me a lot today. And when I look at the map here, it looks like these red stuff over here, this might be some mysterious creatures looking to come and try to eat my face off, potentially. So I just want to be prepared. I heard if I hold shift and I click down, yeah, see, it plans it out. So I can kind of actually go around here and I can just plan out where I want the rest of my turrets. Even though I can't afford them all at the moment, I can get an idea of what I want to do there. Except for I can't place it down if there's something already there. That's kind of lame. I just want to plan. Oh, we have some extra ominous music this time. At least that's what it sounds like. Starting to get worried. Feeling like they're starting to look at me. I'm making too much pollution. Especially with Smelt Co coming into town. We're about to crank it up. As far as my arrangement is concerned, it's probably going to be more this spaghetti madness here. Just many more. Many more. Although, I guess the real trick is going to be planning on how do I set up enough of these mining drills, right? To where they efficiently get that onto a conveyor and then get that out of here. Because, I mean, the arrangement of this stuff is not... it's not exactly set up perfect. So it seems like all my smelting equipment should really start over here. And then go over there and then exit out vertically as I build it into the rest of my assembly machines and all of that fun stuff over on this side. At least that's how I see it. Alright, so just to get over the hump here, I'm going to go ahead and just extend this out a little bit here so I can just keep this operation moving while I build some more stuff. Because I'm currently in an iron plate crunch. I just don't have enough of that stuff. I don't really want to slow the game down, so there we go. We'll do some of that. Alright, so that'll make a couple more iron plates. Let's do this number. Ooh, I can make a solar panel. Let's make one of those. I know, I'm all over the place. Focusing on one area, focusing on another. I just want to make a solar panel. Boom. Okay. Interesting. It's kind of smaller than I thought it would be. Power output 60 kilowatts. Okay, so it's way less. I'm gonna need a lot of solar panels if I'm gonna make that work. I feel like I should really research gates too. Because getting in and out of here is kind of like, well, you just go through there, right? Take down a wall, walk through, put the wall back up. Real pro-like. Ooh, got some more research done. Plastics. Well, that'd probably be useful. I think I want to go for the logistics too, though. Because I feel like I'm going to need faster transportation belts. Advanced material processing, faster and more flexible furnaces. Whoa, let's do that, considering that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Alright, so let's see if I can figure out this blueprint thing. I want to make a new blueprint. And all I want to do is highlight this stuff right there. We call this Smelt Co. 1 coal. Yeah, good name. Save label. And I'm going to create this. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty fancy. I like that. And can I rotate it? Bro, sweet. So I'll set this one up so that iron plates can come in from the top, and then it will whoosh, go out the other direction. Wait a minute. I thought this was going to build it. All right, so I got advanced material processing already done. Oh, I can make concrete. That'd be kind of useful. Nuclear power? Whoa! Engines, circuit network. I kept talking about that. That might have been pretty cool. I'm just going to keep clicking stuff. Keep making everything. Ooh, power switches. Nice. Green wires. All right. Like, you guys are telling me to look into circuits. So that, there you have it. I'm looking into those. Oh, wait, maybe, didn't I research this? I thought I just did that. I thought I was going to do logistics too. Did I not do that? Oh, that's because I did advanced material. I don't even know where I'm at. Forgive me. I'm just trying to remember everything I'm doing here. Add 10 extra slots to your quick bar. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so gates require military 2 if I wanted to do that. Military 2 is cheap. So I'm gonna research that. What was I doing? Where am I at? That stuff. Okay, got that done. That was fast. Gates. Research gates. Alrighty, so to get more iron plates out of here, I'll want to have, you know, the little mining drills. That'll be all right here. That'll be pretty simple, and then I can flip it over and just kind of pick it up on the other side or whatever. And that'll just feed right down here with the iron plates heading out in the exact same direction. Easy. Super easy. Okay, so that takes stone bricks in order to make a steel furnace. And that consumes a pretty high amount of electricity. Or maybe it doesn't require. I don't know. Let's check that out. Okay, so that still uses coal. Okay, that's good to know. That is a steel furnace. Nice, that'll work pretty good. Let's see if I can replace this one with a steel furnace. Oh, I could just like click right on over them. How about that? So iron plates just went from here up to there. Hey, that's making a nice big difference there. So we'll go ahead and upgrade all of these. Boom. That should make a nice increase. Let's go ahead and take a look at the production levels over a minute. See if that goes up. I'm at 128. Whoop. Finished more research. We'll just do some of the more basic level ones. Oh man, I can't even supply enough ore at this point. What? Let's see if I got room to do that. Oh, I do. Lucky me. And then a medium electric pole should supply quite a bit of power to everything I need down here. The spaghetti struggle continues. Alright, so there we go. That will go this way. And we'll rotate it down and bring it back around. There we go. And then it will be on the wrong side of the belt. No! Stop that. No, no, wrong again. Okay, we'll fix. You can just take all of that. You, all of that. You, all of that. And all of that. Let's take a look at how much I got now. Interrupting research. Jeez, every single time. Bullet shooting speed. Yeah, let's go for that. Alright, back to productivity here. 1 minute. If we take a look at 10 minutes, we look at iron plates. Look at where I was, and look at where I am. I like doubled. You look at the last hour. Well, okay, that's alright. What about 10 hours? It's all over the place. Now, I'm currently doing a research that doesn't require any science pack 2, so I don't have to, just burning up that stuff. But what I do see is that I'm starting to build up some plates down here, so that's good. Maybe I'm actually making enough. How about power? Oh, yeah, go figure. Not enough. Not even close. Electric circuits. Ah, everything comes back to these iron plates. Just give me more. Give it all to me. Great. I need steel plates. Alrighty. Well, I know how to make steel plates. I can go ahead and make them right down here. This could just be like a steel making place. How about that? That'd be a pretty good idea. How would that look? Well, I could bring in an output steel over here eventually. Thing is, can I pass coal from one of these to the next? I don't know if I can. It's alright, I'll figure it out. Here we go. So we'll plug in this. Well, and all the rest of the spaghetti here. Now I need coal. Coal needs to get up there. So I'll just run that up here, just like so, and then that should end up on that side of the belt. And I'll just use a little inserter arm at this point to go ahead and do that. Or could I just use one of those splitter devices? I could just use one of those. So if I do that, there we go. Okay, so that's just going to make iron, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but I need to one-up it again to steel. So if I put these down right here, yeah, there we go. That seems to be, I like where this is going. I mean, it's not perfect, but you know what? I'm gonna be pleased with it. So then we take that, we bring that in there, we bring that in there. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, we spaghetti it up. Boom. So now we got fuel. It would be cool if that could just reach perfectly, but it doesn't. Could I make it do that? And oh yeah, I could totally make it do that. Alright, I think I like where my brain is going. Even though it doesn't necessarily know where it's going to end up, I've got an idea. So if I take these long arms, can I grab out of that? Is that close enough? And then if I take that and put that there, you get the idea. Pretty simple. So right there answers my question, will it provide fuel? No, I still got to do that myself. Oh. Here's where my plan falls apart. It stinks and they don't like it. Whoa! What happened? Did I trigger something? These aliens get full triggered? What's going on? Oh, there's something going on over here. It's alright, they got wrecked. But I've been attacked. At least Smelt Co survived their first attack here. However, this is an area that I don't have a lot of ammo. So I've gotta buff this up a little bit. So if they attacked from this direction once, chances are they're gonna try again. I'm not down with that. You're gonna get wrecked if you come on over here again. Boom! Okay, so we got some ammo up in there. That should be good. Okay, back to what I was doing over here. So this arm can place inside of that furnace. So if I do this number, haha. Okay, and now I take this coal and we just run it like so. Now you can't tell me this isn't a decent layout. This seems pretty decent to me. Let's get that spaghetti wire out of the middle of it. Now it's a decent layout. Check that out. Okay, that's pretty good. Now if I wanted to take this and just increase the amount of iron plates I have, then we'll just make that happen. Yeah. This seems to be going well. Then we just navigate that thing around, and then I'll just, drive all of that up to back up to the top where that came from. Bum, bum, bum. Just like so. Alright, so everything is backed up. Clearly, I'm not doing any research at all. Finally, I can do that logistics 2 I was talking about. So let's crank up this science and get it rolling. So the amount of power I am using is going to be tapped out. Luckily, I've got some more solar panels. And since I have steel that's being made down there, which looks like, apparently that's a steel plate, even though it clearly looks like an I-beam of some sort. Whatever, I get it. I can make more and more solar panels. So at this point, I should probably set up an assembly line or something like that to make the solar panels, which would be steel plates, electrical circuits, and copper plates. So that would actually be really easy to make. Oh, and I should have gates all ready to go. Perfect. And grenades. Make a few of those. Uh-oh, I'm being attacked up here. Man, they're starting to come from every direction at this point. I'm going to have to be careful. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting some power grids. That's right down here in this large smelting area. That way I don't have all my power in one spot, just in case that gets blown up or something like that. Not to mention, I've got a lot of turrets down here. So decentralize my power grid a little bit. We'll see if that's a decent idea. Not to mention, I'm also going to have this down here for assembling what I need. I already got some steel, so I can take care of the steel. So if I take this and I pick on solar panel, I need the steel plate, electrical circuit. Crap. Electrical circuits take a lot of stuff, don't they? All right, never mind that idea of putting that down there. I think I got an electric circuit here, which is what I need. I also need these right there. So pretty much everything I need is like already right there in order to make solar panels, except for the steel plates, which I don't have. Ooh, concrete, plus 140% speed. You guys were talking about, what? Actually making, crap, I shot my own crap. Making concrete so that I can run around a little bit faster. That was one of the things we were talking about. My coal supply up here is completely undefended. I'm not a fan of that. Hey, look at this. Look at all these iron plates I have. So many. Perfect, 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 perfect. Which means I can make more gun turrets, which means I can be safer. And I like that. Okay, good stuff. Okay, I heard using a grenade is a good way to clear some trees. Ooh, that was a little bit close. Yeah, that nearly killed me. Okay, moving on. You know, I like the idea of concrete in order to move around faster, but then again, you could just like jump on your belts and be like you're in the airport, you're just cruising, and then you just relax and you just cruise around. I'm all right with playing this game a little slow. Like I'm having fun. I don't got any problem with that. All right, back to what I was doing here. I'm gonna make a million more of those so that I can get steel out of here. Ooh, good, good. This will work great. So if I have that right there, then I got that right there, and right, boom. I'll have everything I need right here. And I guess I don't even need this one. I'll get rid of that. In order to make as many of these solar panels as I want. And I guess I already have a long arm, so that's gonna happen right there. And I heard if I limit the inventory, shift click on that, or what? Oh, you just click and drag. Okay, so I can limit it to something like that. Cool. All right, all good tips. I read the stuff. Thanks for all of that. So then that will come up over there, and it will kick out in that area, which means spaghetti wire is going to go over there, and I'll take care of that, like so. And you know what? I could just move this whole arrangement here down. I don't have to be all crazy about it, because I could just do this number, which means I might actually want to move this to the right. So here's what I'll do. I'll take that, move it right there, then we'll do this number, like that, move the little arm, something like that. So now if I set that up for solar panel, we'll see I'll get just about everything I need. And then if I use the transportation belt, I'll bring over the steel plates. Oops, I broke my wire over there. There we go. And that will then do this number, like so. There we go. One more arm thingamabobber over there. And now I am making solar panels. Or it should be. There we go. Ha! No need to make those anymore. And I've got a limited amount that I'm going to have over here, at least in this iron chest. Let's go ahead and just run that down there, and we'll see exactly how many I make. Let's try one of these little repair thingamabobbers too, just to see what happens. Never done this. Bink. Okay, that repaired. Okay, good. Fixed my mistake there for accidentally shooting my own stuff. And we're gonna start to fortify my base here. We'll build it up a little bit. Okay, now I've managed to lock myself out. Hopefully I don't have to get through. Okay, make more of those. Nope, there was a little exclamation mark. Where was that? I don't even know. Turret coverage. Could be better. I see this area down here is vulnerable. Alright, let's put down some of this stone brick. You guys were saying if I put this down, I'll move faster. So let's... Oh, yeah, there we go. It's like a new pair of shoes. I've also heard that this does increase the amount of pollution that pollution that goes out. I figure I mostly walk around this area, though, so I'll just kind of cover that area. Check that out. I already got 5 solar panels. Nice. Alright, so I said I was going to put some solar panels down here. Yeah, now I gotta put some... There we go. Yeah. A little better there. Okay. Oh, who's getting shot? Who's getting shot where? Man, they're just getting wrecked so fast, I don't even know where it's coming from. So I have no idea where ammo is needed. Might have to work on an automated ammo system at some point here. But we've got solar power, so we're going to go ahead and expand this out right here. How's our requirements? Hey, we actually are producing more power than we're using, finally, once again. You can see I now have 10 solar panels, and it should be that I have quite a few more. Or at least, they're going to be right here. I wonder how many I could put into a stack. Don't know. But at least that's one less thing I need to make. Okay, so it looks like my limitation right now in the amount of science I can make is on assembly machine 2 over here, which is making the little arms. And it's mostly because this electrical circuit is just taking too long to run. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that with nice little fast arms. So there we can see. Now it's making it quite a bit faster. I think that also means I want to replace assembly machine 1 here. And it's got to become an assembly machine 2 because it's just too slow currently. There we go. Make one of those. So if I look at my production over the last minute here, electrical circuits, you can see how that's going to hopefully go up. Nope. Yeah, they're attacking a lot over in that side, over on that left side. So I've got 7, 3, still got some decent ammo over there. Just gonna have to pay attention to it. And this has got to be replaced with a much faster arm. There we go. So now I should see some increase. A little bit. It went from here to there. Oh, that's because this is kind of going slow. The problem just moves from one to the next. Alrighty. That's how this game's played. I got it. So now, once again, I should see more. More. If I look at copper cable, that should move up. Which means I might want to double up on the copper cable. Which means I might be able to move this, hopefully. Oh no, not enough. Even though this is like incredibly inefficient, it's still more. So I kind of locked myself out of there once I stuck steel right here. So it'd probably be a better idea to bring that steel in over this direction and make it a little bit better or something. Whatever, you get the idea. It's not perfect, but it has improved. I think I'm pretty much coming up to the end of the episode though, as I have been playing this game for about an hour and a half now, and I think this was a pretty successful little episode here. I am starting to be attacked by the natives, so luckily I built up the rest of my turrets here while I was expecting them to show up. So at least I'm not unprepared for them. Speaking of which, they're dead. Okay. At any rate, that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Factorio. I've really been enjoying this game, and the thing I like about this game so far is that there's a real sense of progression, right? I just feel like everything I do seems to be making a difference, and the base gets bigger, and you increase production, and then the problem moves to another spot, and you got to increase production yet again. So pretty awesome. I like this game so far. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode of Factorio, and if I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. More research! So interrupting today. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out. Oh man, I forgot about this one. Just been asking for fuel the whole time. There we go. Must stop playing. Stop playing. I put down a bunch of stone. You can see what I did. It's fancy. Look at me move! Whee! Alright, stop. Leave game.